My friends, I welcome all of you, 2,800 star seeds, to my second channel. And in this video, I will share with you a session which I had done with the Galactic Federation. And the information that I had received in the session was regarding Roswell crash. So many of you already know that there was a supposed alien crash in Roswell in New Mexico, and everything is discussed in detail in this session. And the other thing that they talk about is about twin flames and soulmates. So you will understand everything in great detail in this video. And I want to say that if you want to get the transcript version of the sessions, which is around 500 pages in a book format, you can get it. The link is on the description. And I am so thankful to all of you for liking the video, as it helps to reach out to other people just like us who need this information. So with that being said, enjoy, my friends. Thank you.
We are the Galactic Federation, and we greet you in the love and the light of the One Creator, who is in all and is all there is and will ever be. Greetings, beloved, for we love you, and love is all there is. We would recommend this instrument to kindly place a chalice of water a little higher above its head in order to allow the love light of the water molecules to work together into acting as a cleansing source of energy for this instrument's body chakras. Before we start giving our insights, however, we would like you to know that you have free will, and you should use your discernment when listening to our messages. This instrument has queries relating to a so-called UFO sighting incident that occurred on the Western Hemisphere. We do not see the need for this instrument to be interested in an event that had occurred approximately 68 years ago. However, at this time we would like to tell you what we can without infringing upon your free will. This incident happened in a place known by your kind as Roswell, New Mexico. Let us tell you that if this same question had been asked to us 10 years or 20 years before, we would not have spoken about this subject. However, since now the vibration of your kind has become more accepting of these types of information, we will speak in this regard. It was a spacecraft belonging to a fourth density species that had flown into the ranch during that time. This spacecraft belongs to a fourth density species from the Orion constellation. However, these were not the Orions. There are many subspecies that live in Orions, much like the different races of people who reside on Earth. These entities had primarily entered the Earth's atmosphere for learning and observing purposes only. These entities were not negatively oriented as most of the Orion entities. They were, however, interested in what you call the nuclear weapons. At that period of time, there was a so-called Cold War occurring between the two of your nations, one known as America and the other known as Soviet Union. This had created a potential chance of nuclear explosions to occur in the near future if some events had happened, which did not occur as per the timeline you are witnessing now. The entity's main purpose was to observe the technologies that both the sides were building. These species had also observed the Soviet Union side for possible nuclear weapon technologies. These beings had not taken the permission of the Confederation of Planets in approaching and entering your planet. Hence, it was not aware of the electromagnetic flux that had been installed by the Confederation on your planet in order to not allow extraterrestrials to just pop up inside your planet. This event was especially confusing for all humans because the incident was reported twice, and each reporting was contradicting the previous one. The first report stated that a flying disc had been found. Later, this report was reported stating that a nuclear test surveillance balloon had been discovered. This happened because out of the total 8 entities that had been involved in the crash, 2 entities had somehow survived. The other 6 entities who were on the spacecraft immediately crossed over. The 2 entities who survived could telepathically communicate with whomsoever they desired. Hence, these 2 entities communicated with 1 or 2 human beings, with whom their vibration matched. These entities informed them that the messages stating that flying object has been found should be changed, because it would cause mass hysteria. These entities survived for at least a week on your planet, and your kind collected some information about their origin and how the universe worked. However, these beings warned your kind not to disclose information until much later, because your kind was not ready for such relevant information at the time. If this incident had occurred at present, they would be more open to not keep the information as secret, because nowadays people are more open to accepting this information. Secondly, let us tell you that today is an auspicious day in your planet. Your kind celebrates a beautiful day that signifies love. We would like to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day, as you call it. A soul connection is a special type of connection between 2 souls on your planet, and they feel significantly special in an extraordinary way. It is a special feeling that transcends the earth plane, transcending the practical details of your connection with that soul. You may feel like you may have known each other in your past life, or that your souls agreed before this lifetime to meet up at this point in time. All of us and all of you are a part of a common community or spiritual consciousness. We are actually linked together on a soul level. Today, we are going to give you information on how you can recognize the different types of soulmates. First are the souls that you have agreed to be a partner to in this lifetime, known as the soul partners. This is also the most common types of soulmates. This may occur not only in romantic sense, but also between friends, in-laws who work together. This soul partnership could last your whole life, like a beloved sister or brother. Or it can be with someone you barely have known for a short period of time. Soul partners' main purpose is to support each other in their life emotionally, professionally, or in any other way in order to fulfill what each of your souls have planned to do here on earth. To fulfill what each of you have incarnated on earth for. None of us can do this life alone, and soul partnerships remind you how beautifully, masterfully, and intricately your lives are woven together. The second type of soulmates are known as past life soulmates. When 2 souls have shared an impactful past life together, or perhaps several lives, and if they meet each other in the present life, both souls will feel an unexplainable attraction toward each other. This will cause their chemistry to be intense. Sometimes two souls can agree to reincarnate and navigate toward each other after spending 1000 Earth years apart. That is also quite possible. Many times when souls come together in this lifetime, they are here to heal something or do something better this time. The third type is known as karmic soulmates, who are sometimes known as wrecking ball soulmates. We create karma with other people all the time through small and significant interactions. Every interaction with another person creates energy that can turn into karma. This isn't anything to fear, but something to be mindful of. Karmic relationships may come into our lives as change agents who facilitate through positive, negative, or neutral interactions, opportunities or invitations to improve our karma, so we can grow and evolve. Keep in mind that the soul craves new experiences, growth, and evolution. The next type is known to your kind as twin flames, which are actually one soul split into two bodies. Twin flames can create significant amount of love, challenge, teachings, and healing to each other in a unique and powerful way. Thus remember, there can be a shadow side of trying to fit people into a certain category in your life, including a spiritual category. The next type is known as the soul families and soul groups. These can be souls that have incarnated along with you, and they can be your actual family members in this lifetime, such as a cousin who is not only part of your earthly family, but also your soul family, or as people working toward common goals who never met, like activists around the globe working for a similar cause, or spiritual seekers working to bring more love and awareness to the planet. Sometimes one soul will incarnate to try to help something in the family line, like a pattern of addiction, abuse, or disease will be healed. We will not tell you about soul contracts that are agreements made on a soul level to attain and do certain things in your current lifetime during this session. You might have made a soul contract with a mentor, a certain person or certain people with whom you have worked out your karma collective. This instrument is facing troubles in his body complex. We cannot continue this session now. We'll leave you in the love and the light of the One Supreme Creator. Bye, beloveds.